Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute. um, oh my goodness, where do I start? I can't even remember the last video that I recorded. So what has been going on with me? I was pretty much sick all of December. I got sick the week after. I got sick the first time the week after Thanksgiving. Um, I got better like a day and a half, maybe 2 days before our family trip to Gatlinburg on like the 15th. Came back home on the 20th. Got sick like let's see, Christmas was on a Monday. I got sick like that Friday night before. Yeah, it's been a time. So needless to say, all of the crafty things that I wanted to do and had aspirations to do in December just did not happen. Um, and something that I actually, and thank God I did start thinking about it and start planning for it prior to then. I wanted a way to keep myself accountable for 2024 as far as my crafting and my crafty goals go. So I was talking with some ladies in a Facebook crafting group. I think we were participating in a swap, I believe, and it may have been like September, October. We were doing this, and I was like, I think I'm gonna do, I may do like a year-long YouTube thing, and pick topics and hold myself accountable by sticking to um, those deadlines and aspirations. And some of them were like, hey, you mind if I join in? I'm like, sure, I'll share it with you guys. So I put together a little calendar, and I decided on three different basically, I don't want to say topics, but we'll call them topics for now. Three things that I wanted to commit to as far as crafting goes for 2024. So this is what I came up with. And I will share a photo of this flyer on my Instagram channel, and you can click on my Instagram link in the description box below. But I wanted to do something where I was crafting Christmas all year, but I know me and I couldn't commit to too much because life be lifing and my kids keep me busy. Kids, work, and my hubby and my family, extended family, keep me busy. So for my Christmas commitment, I want to do a 12 days of Christmas, and it's only going to be 1 day per month. So, 12 months, 12 days, 12 days of Christmas. It's going to be due on the 12th of each month. And each month I am going to come up with a prompt or something, that you have to complete for that particular month's 12 days of Christmas craft. So for January, the first month, we are going to do cards because cards are, we need a lot of cards. So we're going to start on cards. If you're like me, you have a large family. I don't have a large friend group. I have acquaintances, but I do have, some near, dear, true friends that I like to, gift and celebrate on Christmas. So cards are a big thing for me. So we're going to start out with cards, and I'll get more into that later. Next up is the Techniques and Tools Tuesday. It's going to be due on the first Tuesday of each month. Now, of course, I am just recording this video on the first Tuesday of January. So we're gonna, we're gonna miss that deadline. But I'm gonna push it out to next Tuesday. So this one will be due on the 9th of January. And while I'm thinking about it, shout out to Debbie Adams. And Debbie, thank you for remembering, because again, like I said, I came up with this idea like back in September, October. Created the flyer, And then life started life and I completely forgot about it, and then got sick in December and just wasn't thinking about it. My goal was to post this video mid-December, and that did not happen. But Debbie reached out to me last night, New Year's Day, and she was like, hey, didn't you mention, that you were going to be doing this collab all year? Because she's one of the people that said, I think I want to participate. And I think she said she wanted to participate in all three topics. um, and she was like, have you started that? I was like, oh my God. Thank you for reminding me. I've already created the flyers. So I sent her the flyers. I'm like, I'll get the video up, but I didn't get home until late and I was just out of it. My energy is still not where it needs to be. So Debbie, sorry, I'm just getting around to recording this video today. I had to go to work. So I'm just getting home from work and recording this video now. So for Techniques and Tools Tuesday, it's due on the first Tuesday of each month. Disclaimer, the January post is going to be due on January 9th, so the second Tuesday. And for this one, you just have to utilize or use a new or underutilized tool or technique. Now, I have a lot of crafting tools that I have not used, and I know I'm not alone in that. I'm not going to ask y'all to out yourselves and tell us what you bought that you haven't used. Just know that I'm going to take that hit for all of us. I have lots of tools that I have not used. I have what is it? The heat foiling tool, the Glimmer system from Spellbinders. I've probably had that thing for well over a year. I think I got it from Hobby Lobby when they were doing like a big clearance and everybody ran and got it. I had to have it. Had to. Went and got it. Never used it. Have tons of foil. Never used it. So that's one of the tools that I want to use. I bought an Anna Griffin Impress machine. The big one. Not the little one. I bought the big one. And I bought it like a couple weeks before Sizzix came out with their Big Shot Plus. And then I went and bought the Big Shot Plus. So I have never used my Anna Griffin Impress machine. I have two cinch machines. I have the Heidi Swap black and white stripe one, the original one, the big one. Never used it. I have the mini cinch. Never used it. I have lots of tools that I have not used. I have a We Are Memory Keepers, or sorry, We Are Makers button press machine. All the different button press add-ons, never used it. I have lots of stuff that I've never used. So it can be a tool that you haven't used. It can be something as simple as I just brought a new heat gun and I haven't tried it out yet. I just bought, some new jewelry pliers and I haven't tried them out yet. As far as the techniques go, if there are techniques that you want to try, that you bought all the supplies to complete and just haven't done it, you can always do those for the Techniques and Tools Tuesday. If you wanted to try heat embossing, you have everything that you need for the heat embossing, but you've just never done it. You have all of the Tim Holtz distress sprays, but you've never distressed anything. You have all of these dyes. Again, stop me if this sounds familiar. You buy all the new dyes when they come out and then you never use them. I have Christmas dyes that I bought like 2 years ago that I just had to have, and they're still in their original packaging. They have not been taken apart because I haven't used them yet. Those are the things that I am talking about. A tool or a technique that you have not used or you've underutilized. This is going to be your opportunity to do that. And then last but not least is Wednesday Wonders. So Wednesday Wonders, it's going to be due on the fourth Wednesday of each month. And this is where you're going to post a project based on something that you were inspired by. I have dozens of Pinterest boards and my Pinterest boards are like very much detailed. So if there's a new crafting product that I have purchased, probably before I even purchase it, I'm going to go on Pinterest and see. I get very specific. So Like, for instance, a Tim Holtz die. If there's a specific Tim Holtz die that I'm interested in, I'm going to go to Pinterest and find all the images that I can for that particular die. I'm going to save it on a board so I can refer back to it when I purchase that item and get around to using it. I have a board, for my thank you cards, Christmas cards, Christmas crafting, Valentine's crafting, anything that you're inspired by. Say, someone that you follow on Instagram, post something, you're like, you know what, I really want to make that. um, the first people that come to mind when I think of that are Jen Cassell and Christian from Christian's Crafty Adventures. Those ladies craft their butts off, and I am always inspired by them. Nothing that I will ever make will ever come close to their level of creativity, but I am inspired by it. So for the Wednesday Wonders, what you're going to do is create your project, and you're going to share your project alongside, whatever your inspiration is. So if you're posting a YouTube video, link to whatever that inspiration is, whether it was something you saw on Instagram, was it a Pinterest post, was it another YouTube video, or, something that maybe they posted in a Facebook group. If you can share it, go ahead and share it, or at least share the details of how someone can find that person. And you must link or tag where you got your inspiration from. I'm big on, um, sharing, if you're using a particular technique or something, or you are scrap lifting or craft lifting, a project that you saw. Oh, can I speak today? Um, I'm very big on, sharing the details of where you got your original inspiration from. Even if you deviate from whatever that person did, if you got your inspiration from them, come on, just just do the right thing. So those are my ideas. When I shared this with the Crafty Facebook group, some of the ladies said that they did not have YouTube channels, because my thing was, post your video. And they're like, well, I want to participate, but I don't have a YouTube channel. So I will be sharing pictures of the projects over on my Instagram channel. Again, I will link my Instagram channel down below. So if you want to participate, but you don't have a crafty YouTube channel where you actually post craft videos, you can share your creations on Instagram. So I took it one step further because I'm very much a visual person, and I created this year at a glance calendar. So, and again, I'll be sharing a pic of this over on Instagram. So you can screenshot it and save it if you want to refer back to it. But basically, so I chose a color for each of the three topics, and I highlighted the date in that particular month when that project is going to be due. Now, for me, what I am doing is I will be doing random giveaways. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do one giveaway a month. I will do at least one every other month. So at least 6 giveaways up to 12. I'll just say it like that. And these will be random, but you will have to post your project on Instagram or YouTube. If you post on both, you will get 2 entries. Even if it's the same project, if you post a video of your project and then you share it over on YouTube, you get 2 entries for, that particular topic for that particular month. What I'm going to do is I will be searching and I will be checking the hashtag. So the hashtag is Crafting with Kiki 2024. And again, I will post the hashtag in my description box. So if you want to get credit for it and be entered into my personal giveaway that is not sponsored by anybody, whatever I'm giving away, I am either purchasing or creating myself, or I have purchased from someone else because hey, maybe I don't have time to create something. So maybe I might run over to Ebony and order you some chunky rosettes. Just a little something. Or maybe I'll reach out to Lori and say, hey, Lori, I want to give away one of your nameplates. So whatever the giveaway is, I will be spending my own money on it, or I will be making it myself. So it's not sponsored by anybody, YouTube, Instagram, or any of the other social media channels. What else? I can't think of anything else. I hope that you guys can join in. Also, I want to be clear that you are not required to commit to this for the full year. You can jump in whenever you want. Again, I'm just sharing this because I was asked to share it. I'm doing it as a way to keep myself accountable, to use up all these crafting supplies that I'm purchasing or that I already have. And I'm just putting it out there just in case you want to join in. So again, you're not required to commit to the full year. If the first quarter of the year is great for you and you have more flexibility and more opportunity to join in, awesome. If I don't hear from you for the rest of the year, I hope you're doing great, and I wish you all the best. Or if the middle of the year is better for you, or summertime, if you have small kids and you need to escape, feel free to join in then. It's a come as you are type of collab. Again, no commitment required. I love it if you did, but again, it's not required. I'm not going to call you out if you say you're going to join for the whole year and then decide in May, like, I can't keep up with the schedule. That's fine. I'm going to be the last person to throw stones in my glass house. That's all I have. I hope that I have explained this. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. I'd be more than happy to answer any of the questions that you may have. As far as the prompts for the 12 days of Christmas, I've already given you the first prompt, which is a card. And I just grabbed this card from my stash that I think I made this card last year. I had gotten this new die and I wanted to try it out, and I think this was a new die at the time. And this has been put in my little card stash, and the bowl has gotten all smashed up. But I wanted to try using out this die that I picked up from Amazon. And I had some scrap pieces of cardstock, and I think this is a Happy Planner sticker from the wrong looks like a wrong sticker. So yeah, so just whatever, I don't care what size card you make. It can be a 3x3 card, a 5x7 card, whatever, A2, I don't care. I make my own envelopes. So I make my cards whatever size I want to make them. I'm the one that has to mail it out or deliver it. So if I want to make you a humongous card, I'm going to make you a humongous card. That's my business. So there are no requirements other than a Christmas card for this first prompt for the 12 days of Christmas. Again, any other questions you guys have, please feel free to share, or ask your question down below, or if it's something that you don't want to ask in a public forum, you can DM me on my Instagram channel. Again, the link will be down below. I hope that some of you choose to participate, and I will shout you out if you do participate. Remember to use the hashtag so that I know that you participated. So in the upcoming videos, I'll be doing some random shout outs for all those that joined in. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Hopefully that was not too confusing. Again, I'm still recovering, so I'm sure I've been babbling, but just, give me some grace. All right, y'all. Bye.